Teresa, who are you?
You know me. I've been here all along.
Tom, it's Poppy
She's
Lincoln.
a Donahue.
Who? What's he mean? What are you talking about?
Tom,
Did they send you? Are they here with you? Tell me.
Tom, what in the world is going on?
It's Teresa. She's the image of Teresa.
Siobhan did say something about your leaving.
Oh, Jack, I thought you went to the ball game.
Changed my mind. Everything under control?
Yeah. Really. Thank you.
I don't think Siobhan needs your help, Jack, but maybe I could use it.
Oh?
Well, you seem to carry more weight with her than I do.
Arthur?
It's okay. Because I suspect we both think alike. I hear you once told her not to hang around here looking for her family's approval. Don't you think it makes more sense for her to take off and live her own life? Get away from the role models and all that? Can't you see my point of view?
What I see are two grown-up people having a private discussion that's none of my business. I thought my sister-in-law may need a hand, but apparently I was wrong. So,
Jack, it's all right. Artie, what I said before goes. I can't go with you.
Can't.
I choose not to.
Right now. Listen, the door's still open. Maybe we can, keep a correspondence going this time. Get into some of the ins and outs of this thing.
It's not going to change.
I didn't mean to come on so strong. I'm sorry. Sort of a last-ditch effort.
It's okay.
When you, get your head on straight, get tired of brothers and sisters, sibling relations, call me.
Artie, I'm afraid that I won't be calling you. I do have my head on straight.
Maybe it's, too straight then. You can't see what you're missing.
But I do. What's missing was whatever it would take for a really good friendship. A marvelous friendship to turn into something more. I'm sure of that.
If you say so. So long, honey.
Bye. Damn.
oh, hey.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
I tell you, it's Teresa. The same.
Who's Teresa? Please.
Tom, this is Poppy Lincoln, the girl who's been helping you, taking care of you for the past weeks.
Waiting. What are you waiting for?
Please. I don't know what he means.
There's a picture, Faith. There's a picture of Teresa in that box of things I took over from Ireland.
The one
It's got to
with
be
the
here
past-
somewhere. That's the one.
I put it in here. It's got to be in here then. Oh, my God.
Oh, it is me. But it's not, I swear.
It's Teresa Donahue. Girl Tom knew in Ireland.
I'm not mad. It's Teresa.
No.
No, wait, come on. There has to be a logical explanation to all of this.
They sent her.
Who?
Do you know where your family came from, where they came from originally?
I told you. I don't know. I don't know where I came from. I'm Poppy Lincoln for the flower and the president.
The old man. Did he send you?
Nobody sent me but the home training company. You called and asked for a teacher. Why does he act like he hates me?
Oh, boy, this is complicated. The girl's family, the Donahues, they've been after Tom ever since she died.
Died?
Yes, and they blamed Tom, and they vowed to kill him.
She's one of them. She has to be.
But how could I be? I don't even know them. They're in Ireland. I've never been there. I've never been anywhere but Iowa till I came here.
They've already sent 2 brothers after me. James over there and Liam here. And now they're both dead,
But
so
I
they've
didn't
got
do
you.
anything. I wouldn't hurt anybody.
Who are you? A cousin? A twin? It's Teresa's face, exactly.
Your sight.
Yes, I can see you perfectly now.
When?
Just a little while ago, we were in the living room having a conversation, and he could focus clearly.
Too quickly for you. You should have acted sooner.
You really think I came here to do away with you? Well, then why didn't I do it? I had the chance over and over again, didn't I?
Liam waited. To say his piece.
I never heard of you until I came here. I came to help. I would never have done anything to harm you. Nobody's ever been as good to me as you have. I love being here. I love this place. I love you both.
I need some time to think. Give me the picture.
What does this mean? You don't really think they sent me here, do you?
Okay. Okay. Hey. Hey, do you know why you're crying?
No. I don't. It's dumb.
I doubt that.
I guess it's because I've lost Artie now, and he was such a good friend that, well, I don't have that many good friends that I can go around losing them.
Seems to me you have friends.
Oh, yeah, I have acquaintances. Friends who? You? You on the East Coast, Artie on the West. Well, yeah, I've got my friend Ron out in Australia.
Think you're doing a number on yourself again.
Jack, how many people do you have in your life who understand you, who know how your mind works and like it?
All right. I see what you mean.
It's like we're issued a very small ration of very dear friends in our life, and we must be very careful not to mess that up.
I don't think you did that. You want Arthur for a friend. You told him that. He's the one who wanted something more.
It's so sad because we were so good together. I mean, we really balanced each other. He was very thoughtful, and I'm kind of flaky. He's very focused, and I'm into everything, you know. He was very good to me. He did have some pretty good arguments, too. I mean, What am I doing here? Have I made that much progress with my famous hang-ups?
You're here because you want to be here. You have made progress and you don't want to quit.
Yeah. I have gotten closer to Mary and Ma. You helped a lot. I told Artie that. I probably was not very smart.
I noticed some annoyance in his voice.
Yeah. Oh, Lord, Jack, how much did you hear?
Just Mary's in my name a couple of times, that's all.
Oh, well, it wasn't anything new. I mean, I just said that what I wanted out of marriage was kind of, what you two have. And no matter how good Artie and I got along, even in bed, well, excuse me, but that's part of it.
Of course.
I just was absolutely sure that it would not grow into what I wanted. So, that's that.
For what it's worth, I think you did the right thing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That means a lot. Thank you. Why do you think so?
All the reasons you talked about. Whatever Art says, I think you thought it through very clearly. And you definitely know your own mind.
Then why am I so confused?
Look, it was painful. He's a nice guy.
I didn't want to hurt him. I hurt too.
Siobhan, I've about decided all growth hurts.
Hello.
Honey? Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Lonely.
Lonely, but busy.
I'll tell you something, Finelli. No matter how many big wigs I see down here, and no matter how involved I get in my story, I can't stop missing you.
Well, that sounds pretty good. I miss you, too. A lot. Down there? No, I don't think so.
Why not? Washington was beautiful today. You really should get to know this city better.
I've been to Washington, Mayor.
Oh, not with me, you haven't. We haven't walked by the tidal basin together. Everything's in bloom. It's gorgeous. You have to look at the moonlight on the reflecting pool with me. And I have a lovely, comfy room in a very posh hotel.
Make it sound very inviting. Don't you have to work?
Just one interview tomorrow. I'll be through by lunchtime. Why don't you settle Ryan with Ma and catch the first flight in the morning? Then we can have the rest of the day and night together.
Well, I could use a break, but, Yeah, okay, why not? Yeah.
Oh, I love you so much. Just come straight here and check yourself in. I'll be waiting for you in the room. And, honey, do you know where my pink silk nightgown is? Oh, I didn't pack anything pretty.
Pink silk nightgown. Yeah, it's hanging on a hook inside the closet. I noticed it because you weren't in it. Shall I bring it? I'll bring it.
I love you.
See you tomorrow.
Terrific. Night, my love.
Good night.
So you're going to Washington?
Yeah. Yeah. Ought to be fun. See my wife for a change.
That's great. Are you well enough? I mean, you did have major head surgery.
I'm fine. And how do you feel now?
Oh, I'm okay. Thank you.
No problem.
It was good talking to you. Kind of clarified things.
Good. Now, get a good night's sleep. That'll help more than anything. Good night.
He looked at me like I was an enemy. You don't think that?
Poppy, I don't want to believe that you'd bring Tom any harm, but you have to understand how frightened he is. You saw the picture. You saw how much you look like Teresa. It's unbelievable.
But he knows me so well.
But Tom has been living in hell these past years, always trying to stay clear of the Donahues. He had to leave Ireland, never to go back again.
The immigration business. I wondered what all that was about. But who are these people? Why do they blame him?
The name means nothing?
No. Why should it? How did this girl die?
She and Tom wanted to elope because she was kept prisoner in her own home by her family, because they had already arranged a marriage for her, one that could make them all rich.
But she wanted Tom.
Yes. They were very much in love, and she was killed trying to go to Tom.
Oh.
But that wasn't the end of it. There was a lot more violence and deaths. And the Donahues blamed Tom for everything.
But surely, if he was innocent...
That doesn't matter. And if they find out he's alive, they'll come back here and kill him.
Oh, my God.
We really thought this whole thing was over. We went to the length of pretending that Tom was dead and even staged a funeral.
You did? Were you married then?
No. But I was living with Tom. So I know the tear he went through. I know what it's like for him.
And then I come along, and I happen to look just like her. Will I have to leave now? You won't want me here.
Let's not think about that now. It's late. I'm gonna go up and see how Tom is.
Of course. Will you tell him? Tell him I'm sorry.
Yes? She was just too familiar all along. Her voice, certain inflections, the laugh.
It's unbelievable.
How can it be? I mean, it's not just a resemblance, Faith. It's the same face, the same body, the same manner. Even her posture is the same. Am I losing my mind, or is this some trick?
I don't think so.
Well, could there possibly have been a cousin? Could they have groomed her, trained her?
Tom, I really don't think that Poppy would want to do you any harm. I just sat down there and talked to her purposely, gave her all the details to see her reactions.
And how did she react?
Well, she's terrified, and she's very sympathetic. Come on, she'd have to be a terrific actress to pull this off. Mostly what she's concerned about is, will we send her away?
Should we? Is it safe to have her here tonight?
Oh, we can't throw her out without even trying to find an explanation.
Maybe it's better to keep her here, so we can keep an eye on her.
Well, one thing we can do is find a detective, find out who she is, where she came from.
If she's telling the truth, it's going to be very hard to trace.
Orphanages have records.
I've got to find out.
I'll get on it first thing in the morning.
Faith, let me do it, okay? Please.
Of course.
Thank you.
Tom,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shut you out. You've been so helpful.
We were at such a good place this evening.
Yes.
I know you are in shock. I know this whole thing has thrown you totally off balance. But let's not forget what happened between us tonight. I told you I loved you. And I meant it.
I know that, and I believe you. And I love you, too. But it's very hard to think about the future now that so much of the past has just come back. I don't know what to make of all this. I need some time to think.
Do you want some company? Or do you want to be alone?
I'd rather be alone. It's touched off so many things.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
This 4th of July, get caught up in some serious fireworks all day long with the Southern Belles Louisville Red, White, and Bells Marathon this Saturday from 3 to 8 on SoapNet.